right. We are live, sisters and brothers. We're going to play one of my favorites. And my aunt Elaine is already on here with us. We're waiting on one more. But let us play this one song real quick. I pray we all be ready. We don't have any rights to this music. We're just there's no kind of money value or nothing like that. We get no profit off of this. We just enjoy gospel music. So we're going to get that together and we'll pray that. And I'm going to go call cousin Tiffany and see what's taking her so long. I just sent one to your link if you can hear me, but we're going to give her a few minutes and we're not going to take long. If they are willing, we'll do part 2 next week and we'll only do one live. That way we can be on time and everything will be right. I'm excited to have my family on here and I'm blessed. So let's get this. I pray we'll all be ready when Jesus come. I got tickled earlier and I'll save that for later on, but let me get this together. All right. Thank you, Lord. Mm-hmm. For those who appreciate it. Oh, yeah, we thank you, Lord. Here we go. That's who we can watch. I pray. Yeah. I pray we'll all be ready. I pray we'll all be ready for his return. Oh, yeah. I pray that we get out. Oh, Lord. Don't do me like that. All right, then. Business race, so we can all meet at the gate. Uh-oh, we got another one in there. There she is. All right, we in there now. We're going to listen to this song, then we'll be ready.
Okay.
Y'all looking good. Feel like a Sanders. I pray for all. When Jesus comes. So we can all meet at the gate. Man and wife in their bed, one of them by the Spirit led. The rapture came and took that one above. hope y'all ready. I hope y'all ready because we were sitting here talking earlier. I'm so glad to have y'all. Being our aunt Tiffany, we was just at her house earlier, and I'm not gonna tell all the business, but I got tickled. Siri on these iPads, right? She got a habit of butting in, and she'll say something like, I didn't quite understand that. And our aunt was like, I know they can hear us. I know they can hear us. I know they can hear us too. She said, well, I just, she said, I hope they'll be all, I
Yeah.
hope they all saved. I can't remember exactly what she said, but it was so funny because that's the truth. At the end of the day, all the crooked stuff that goes on, I just hope they all go be saved at the end of the day. So y'all welcome. I just left Tiffany. Tiffany, thank you. And I didn't say anything on the last one with Lavelle, but thank you for allowing me to use your crib and do that first live. And then I also want to talk about your delicious food. I ate that whole pizza. That's a shame. As loaded as that thing was for such a great price, I ate that whole pizza, and I've been losing weight, but I took a hit on this one. So how are y'all doing? Who wants to go? Who wants to talk first? Introduce yourself. Tell the people how you kin to me, and let's just talk real for about 25 minutes. What's Tiffany? Let's start with you. What's you want to go ahead and talk about what you
I
got
can't
going on?
hear.
You can't hear. So have you? My volume is up. Let me see here. I can hear you, but you can't. Can you hear me at all?
I mean, like barely.
Okay. What about now? Is that better? That's no better. Well, I'm out here in the sticks. I guess one of them sticks done caught a frequency or something. Can you hear me? Okay.
I'm trying to make sure. Can you hear me?
I can hear you well.
I'm trying to make sure that all my volumes are up, and they are. And oh my goodness.
Sometimes it's a little low, but I bet you the people can hear us real well. Um, when I was over there, I had the phone and it was coming out. Elaine, can you hear us? Okay, can you? You might
Huh?
have to take yours off of mute.
It's not
Now,
on mute.
There we go.
you talk,
Hers was. All right, so everybody can hear, can they?
yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, all right. All right. Tiffany, tell us about what you got going on. Go ahead and put your brand out there so we can hopefully make you a millionaire in the next couple of days and you give everybody in the family a job. That's just the right thing to do, even those who wouldn't come to work on time. Tell us about that. Let's see. Can we?
Okay. No, what did you say? I couldn't even hear you. I was trying to get this together.
Okay. Tell us about what you got going
Now I
on.
can hear you.
Okay. Good, good, good. We good. That cheeseburger pizza that I had the other day that I ate the whole thing and couldn't even go to bed feeling discomfort because I ate too much. What made
What
you
what,
want
what
to get in? What gave you this idea to just go ahead and do your own thing, which is what most people are doing now. When we was raised, it was always go get a job and work 30 years, collect a watch, retire, and be broke. They didn't tell us that, but that's the way
right.
it is. So what made you want to go and do your own thing?
Um well, basically because I was, I've been single for a while, so I was cooking food and I'm used to cooking for two people, and I would end up having a lot of leftovers. So I was like, giving food away, and then it just come to me like, why not? You don't have a job at this point that it come. You don't have a
Right.
job. Why not make the money? So I just started doing it, and people was liking my food. So I said I need to go ahead and just do this, legitly, and just, because I like to
And,
cook. So,
and it's been going
and
pretty
I
good.
can
And
be
I'm a,
my own boss. I don't have to have nobody telling me nothing. I can do it how I want to do it, and yeah. And then
and
it's
it
just
tastes really good.
it's Thank
I
you
mean, it
very
tastes
much.
really good. I'm not just saying this. I gotta be careful because I do brag on all my kin people, and I'm not just saying that because we can, but it actually tastes pretty good. It really does. But you've been cooking for a long time, so I'm not
Yeah,
surprised. I'm very. I can't even say I'm impressed because I've been knowing you all my life, and but I'm happy about it, and I'm praying that
thank you.
hey, I see great things in your future. Just come on to church. You can drop your tithe money at Greater Hope.
Ah! um, but yeah, that's basically the reason why I do it. And then it's just a step that I made toward myself. I've been
Right,
doing a lot of self, you know, Tiffany and self, and
right.
that's part of it. That was a goal and a ambition that I wanted to do, and that's why I'm going full force with it.
And you
So
professional too. You got your own little stuff. You ain't carrying people out in Walmart bags, and you ain't ghetto with it. We've been doing that all our life. So somebody said, "Man, she got boxes over there." I said, "For real?" I said, "Dang, she got it together." Hey, that's a
thank you
blessing.
very much. Like I said, if I was gonna do it, I was gonna do it right. I was
Yeah,
not gonna have stepped
absolutely.
on anything because I want, Yo-Yo Spot to be out there. I want
Yo
that
yo
to
spot.
be eventually a restaurant that you can come to and, get that Southern cooked food or that Caribbean food you want or that Mexican food you want because I do it all.
Hey,
So,
that's
I
a
mean, I
blessing.
just, wanted and I like to see people eat and enjoy it. And I know that I cooked it and I'm a part of that enjoyment.
You sure do.
Enjoyment for me. So,
Hey, she opened a box for me. She opened the box. She looking at me, and I'm like, well, "Can I try it now?" And I mean, and I'm serious because I wouldn't try it in front of people, but I know she can cook because you hate to taste something that's not good and be like, But I'm telling y'all, hey, good. I mean, excellent. And I'm not just saying that either. So we're blessed. Aunt Elaine, you've been around for a long time, and one thing I told you a couple of days ago, I always, when I got older, and I appreciate what I didn't appreciate when I was younger, and that's uh always have it. I can't think of nobody else in the family except for Daddy Homer who would talk about the Lord as much as you do. I mean, and stay consistent. And people always have something to say. But one thing that I was telling Renee that about you and a lot of people in our family, whatever it is, we are real with it, and we. I mean, I don't know nobody who's just changed. All of y'all have stayed the same, and wherever I've been at with y'all, it's always been love. What has kept you so tight with the Lord for so long? How do you for so long? I'm 42, and I remember when I was 4, 5 years old. Is I can go, and you was talking about the Lord then. Um,
yes,
so
yes.
I mean, 40 years. I'm talking about strong. And I told somebody, I said, you know what? Now that's a real Christian right there. A person who knows the Lord and who knows themselves and know that the Lord, I mean, he's our everything. So I always have good talks. And one of my downfalls is not getting by to see everybody like I really need to. Tiffany, me and you, we had a good time the other day, and I really miss those conversations. I mean, we family. But Eli, what
Mm.
kept you so? What was it that kept you so? I mean, and going to church all these years consistently. What keeps you so solid with God?
He do.
That's
He
right.
do. He do. I was uh, introduced to Jesus as a 5 year old child, and and then I accept him, and I really didn't know what was going on. But then at 5 years old, I fell in love with him, and I always felt this presence with me, but I didn't. I felt safe with this presence that I had that was with me, but I didn't understand it. And and it was in. I had a daddy that installed the Bible in you. You knew the Bible. You grew up. I grew up, loving Jesus as a
Mm.
5 year old child. So and you know, he's good, and he's real. And I just love him.
Yeah. The other night I called the troopers in because of course I had your brother and your nephew on here because of the condition, and he wasn't bashful about talking about it, and to the fact that he was in not he's been in a better shape, and since then he's even better. And I'm blessed because Minister Sanders Tori, he came, and then Renee, she came, and then myself, and we all talking, and then all of a sudden something happened in that room, y'all. And I'm not playing. I don't never joke about the things of Jesus, but I was talking, and then I heard Tori in this in his he was in his element, and he started talking to Vincent. And let me tell you something. Between us going and leaving, and then Elaine, you coming and going, he was like a brand new man. So I know that God is in our family because all our life, Daddy Homer, he used to ask questions, give you a quarter, give you 50 cents, give you a nickel. And that day in that place where we was
Mhm.
at, it's like, I mean, you could just, it was like natural. And one lady said, I never seen such a tight knit family like that. Y'all are really a tight knit family. And I'm listening to it. Then I got to thinking, you know what? That's pretty true. Because when it
Yeah,
all goes down, if we all need to show up, we show up like, hey, we will show up on your tail.
quickly,
And we turned
quickly.
that. I'm telling you, we turned that place. Well, in fact, we'll turn to whatever it need to be. But on that day, we turned it into a church house, and that was a blessing. And he's been up and walking and feeling better, and I'm proud of that. So proud of that. So I love all of my family, and something like this when I was little, I never thought would have happened. Um, as far as is God, where would y'all say in your life right now, and you can take it wherever you want to, but where are you with God in your heart? Do you feel like you're at a place of growth, or at a place of struggle? And where does God take place in your life? Because I see all of us have grown even since last year, or in the year before. Where are y'all in your life? Whoever wants to go first.
Well, in my life, I mean, he's always been in my life. How can I put this? I'm a motherless child, so he's always been right there for me. You know what I'm saying? Even when I didn't know him, he was still there for me. So for him, I mean, for that to him to been in my life like that all the way to 46 years old, I mean, sometimes I've always been that stubborn child of his. He knows that. So he works with me accordingly to me. You know what I'm saying? I can't ask for a better friend. I can't ask for a better father. Everything that I ask for or that I need, he has always provided. Even when I at one point in my life just didn't think anything was gonna happen. I just, I just stopped believing. I gave up faith. And then I had to go back to my roots and remember I was raised in church.
That's right.
So with that being said, where my faith at? I had to have faith. I had to get that back. And once I got that back, it's been no stopping me since then on
Now, you a
anything.
member of our church? Did you join our church?
Yes, I am.
A lot of people came through in the last 7 years. I'm just asking. I had to look at the books. I ain't seen you in a while. That's what I tell
I'm not
people.
gonna fool with you. I'm not fooling with you.
I go to Greater Hope. Who's the pastor there? Well, it's me, Negro. It's me. You ain't seen me in a year. No, but seriously, are you remember that though? You are. Did you join?
Yes.
You did. Okay. Okay. That's good. 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 All right. Auntie, what about you?
Well, it's I'm in the process of growing. It's like, it's like Jacob climbing Jacob's ladder. You climbing that ladder, and you're trying to get up there, but you feel like you're close to God, but you're not close as you want to be. And I think we grow every day. The Bible said our spirit, inner spirit is renewed day by day. So, I feel like that I'm growing, and God has showed me a lot of things since, I've been in the house with all this, this virus and
COVID.
everything going on. Yeah. So, but I've learned to see a lot. I've seen a lot of things. God has showed me a lot of things that, you know, and if people just really could just see. to just believe, just believe and have faith in God, and I'm just learning. He's teaching me, and I'm learning. And he's showing me, and I'm seeing a lot of different things that I didn't see before, and a lot of things has come clearer to me
Hmm.
and God is real. God is real.
Yeah, I always talk about it. If it ever comes to testimony and moments in my life where there was a crucial point. Um, I always remember the very first time I went to rehab treatment centers, what they call it, in the year 2000. I had just got out of high school in '97, and I'm gonna tell you, life can really, if you are not careful, and I would say to any young person, think before you react. Watch the company you keep. I remember back when we was coming up,
Yes,
man, them they didn't want
yes.
us hanging around everybody. They said, hey,
No.
didn't want mixing
For
that
a
bad
reason.
blood.
We didn't know, but for a
That's
reason,
right.
yes.
That's right. Where you going? Just because they go over there, if they go and jump on top of a roof, you gonna go too. All of that stuff we
Yes.
learned. But even though you tell me don't go down there, trust me. When your back is turned, I got to go down there and see why I'm not supposed to go down there. That's my life. But I remember never will forget 2000. This same we had just got this place brand new, and I had just 20 years old, didn't know nothing about life, you know, girlfriend at the time done broke my heart. I mean, man, hey, life was terrible. And I felt like giving up. And I never would have thought that, and just I was a kid. And I would pretty much say God sent my aunt to come really to my rescue. I never will forget having a bottle in my hand and just, I mean, man, life can take you to some places that if you don't have somebody
Yes.
there that can speak life into you while the devil is trying to kill you, I mean, bad things can happen. So I'll never forget that she took that bottle and she didn't judge me. And I ended up going to rehab and, the rest is history. I've stumbled since then. I don't really care what people think anymore. Once I've come to realize who I had a problem with identity and knowing who I am, not knowing I didn't know who my granddaddy was on my dad's side, and then I knew I went back to my great grandmother, but still just trying to figure out who I am, and I found that identity of who I needed to be in the Lord. So I'll always be grateful for that, and how you and Renee prayed and fasted for me because I was a handful. I always remember that, and I always thank you. I say little things. About family because I want everybody to know that I love them before it's too late. So I remember those things. You cannot forget about those things because what would have happened had you not been there? No telling. I might have went out and did anything. So I'm great. I'll always be grateful for you pretty much saving my life because you was led by God. That was one of the most crucial times in my life too. And after that, I went on to do a few great things and fell down again. But how do you get insight to know when to go? Like that's like Jonah. That's like the prophet when God says, "Go tell them this," and they don't want to go, but they go, or they think they hear. How do you know that it was God telling you? And then looking at me today, which I ain't much, but I mean, I could have died as a teenager, as a young person, and I
Hmm.
didn't.
I guess it's just when God leads you on a path and you feel strong about it, and in your heart you feel that when you feel that strong, you know it's God. When you feel that to do something, what He tell you to do.
Yes.
One day I was driving down the street, and I heard His voice say, "Turn," and I was going to keep straight. I said, "Turn," and I turned, and then when I turned up the hill, there was this old lady walking down here, and I stopped. I said, "Get in this car." She said, "God sent you." If
Hmm.
I had to disobey His voice and went the other way, and the sun, it was 100 degrees, and this one was about 90 something, but she walked, and every time God will always send me her way. She'd be trying to walk,
Yeah.
going somewhere. But I just thank God, just to be obedient. And it's like I'll tell you about Tiffany and I. I know she feels me. It's certain things we feel about one another. It's a
Hmm.
connection. It's a connection there. And so that's the same connection we all should have with Jesus.
That's
You
right.
know, to be obedient and to feel him when, God's telling me to do this.
When
And
he's saying something, yeah.
yeah,
I had
and
started to listen.
yeah, you know it's him.
It comes on you
You
so
wonder,
strong.
yeah, you
Yeah, it's
wonder
very
why
loud and clear.
yeah. But
So
he don't always, he's not always. He's just like you find yourself doing that. And I knew when that day I was, I was the one. I was the one that
Hmm.
to do that. I was supposed to have done that. So I don't ever give my credit. I have no credit. All glory and honor belongs to Jesus. So that's what we
Amen.
should get the credit for. So never thank yourself that you're doing this and I hear this and you ain't done nothing. So we don't have the power. When he gets in our bodies, he the one that does the job. When the
he
spirit
is.
hits us. So we just need to
That's
learn to be
that is
humble
so right.
and stay real and just pray for everybody because Jesus is on his way. You can tell people he's on his way. And I hear people saying, well, I heard that. I just thought I've been hearing that. I said, just keep believing. Keep believing.
That's right.
Keep
Hey, I'm
believing.
gonna
Because he
say
is.
I want to say a few things, and I want y'all to tell me what first thing that comes to your mind. One thing. 2175.
A minute, May.
Minute Maid phone number.
So y'all talk about Minnie Mae just for a minute. Whatever y'all want to say. We
Minute
church,
Maid
so we can't
phone
say too
number.
much.
That
Huh?
phone number was drilled in us.
2175. I'm telling you, that's the number. And it's another one I know, 7567 is a number that I never, those numbers have been around forever. I will never forget. Y'all remember Minnie Mae's hamburgers?
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Mm-mm-mm.
yes.
Milk in your mouth.
You didn't have to chew them, did
And her
that's right.
greens. And her greens and hot water cornbread.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm.
She was a straight shooter, wasn't she?
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
You reckon everybody that I know, when I think about it, is just pretty much a straight shooter in the family. They just,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. You just
don't
get it
care.
how it comes.
Yeah, I mean, not trying to hurt nobody's feelings, but just
Feelings, but it's if you don't want to know the truth, don't ask us, cause we just we don't
how do
say
we
much until you ask.
I'm not talking about us because I think we come from a good family, but I have seen some of the craziest stuff on Jones Bend Road that if people would have seen it, they'd be like, man, they talking like a bunch of Christians. But I know one time your brother got into a fight, right? And somebody, hey, listen, you just should not come. You just shouldn't come to places that you're not invited to, especially when you're messing with somebody's child. And man, I'm gonna tell you something. I don't know if people remember Miss Minnie Mae, but she was somebody. Her Uncle Junior, my granddad, they are people. All y'all are somebody that I've never seen nobody else like y'all in a million years. I never would have thought that she was gonna do what she did. The fella called me, hey Tim, come here for a minute. Tell them we saw. Let me holler. Next thing I know, I heard, move, Tim. Boom. It was boom, 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 boom. It was
Okay.
crazy. I never would thought my grandmother would have done that, but she, I don't know
I don't know
why.
why you did.
I don't know why. I mean, that was live. I mean, I know we shoot all the time, but I didn't think we shoot at people. You know what I'm saying? And she was not nothing to play with. She
He
didn't
the
play.
I
mess
don't
with
know
her
why you
too.
didn't think that.
She did not play. I
He'll tell you
respected
that.
her.
Well,
I think everybody respected her, didn't they?
oh
Yes.
yeah.
She
Yeah.
she was the type of woman that demanded your respect.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, a true queen. Yeah, she
Yeah.
was.
He didn't play no game. I remember just the way we grew up, um, you couldn't just do anything. Um, they was really serious. And then I look at today, I don't know about y'all, and this we gonna go on this one, but me and Elaine was talking about it earlier. She said people are just crazy. But has there been a shift in the mindset? I mean, we used to go walking all the time, me and you, Renee. And I mean, didn't worry about nothing. Now somebody might pull a gun on you. I mean, people are really crazy out here.
Yes, it's
Is it just
sad.
me, or does it seem like we in the last days, or in a foreign
It
land?
does.
Because I mean, when a
If you,
75-year-old, go ahead,
yeah, yeah. I mean, you should know that. Read the Bible. It's a lot of
hmm
things that's in revolutions that's just, it's just, yeah,
coming to
it's just
pass,
showing.
ain't it?
It's showing. It's just showing. It's not no hide. I mean, like even down to the TVs and all of that type of stuff, TV shows and stuff. I remember as a child, a lot of this stuff that's on TV now, it was not there. It's just
Lord,
like people
no.
don't even care no more.
Listen,
They don't
when
even
I was a
care.
kid, when I was
It's
a
no
kid,
respect, no nothing.
nothing. When I was a kid, the TV went off, and there was a little like colors that went down.
Uh,
Dun,
and
dun,
they started
dun,
playing the
dun.
anthem and all that. Yes,
Hey, listen, I
love
thought I
that.
was rough.
TV
I
on
woke up
all
one
night,
night,
all day. You can get Wi-Fi. You can get anything you want to
anything.
get. Kids just watch whatever. The TV raising the kids.
That's right. Yeah. They told us back
Well,
in the
I
day
mean,
TV lied. Huh?
it's sad. It's if
It
you
really
really
is.
just stop looking at it, it's sad. It's really sad.
Yes, it is. Listen, y'all, I love y'all come back and do part two. We'll do a whole hour. I gotta get ready to eat. What you gonna cook tonight, Tiffany? I'm just curious. I got me some.
I
Uh,
am having I'm finna do me some drumlets.
hmm, that's
I'm
my
gonna do
favorite
me some
part.
drumlets and probably some tater tots
Sounds
because
good.
I
Willette
mean I
says
came in
family. Willette
and
Ray.
we was doing this and I haven't ate. I have not ate.
You know
So
that's how I lost the weight.
you see,
I
look, I was fixing to cook because I was like, if he don't come on, you see, I got
yeah
the apron on. If he
yeah.
don't come
Well,
on, I'm
I'm
finna
gonna
cook.
let y'all go, and I'll talk to y'all soon. But next Tuesday, 7 o'clock, we'll just take up that whole hour. And I love y'all. And if
Love
you
you
ever need me,
too.
just holler at me. All right.
love you
I'll
too.
see y'all later.
Okay.
All right.